Through dark alchemy, the ancient folk of Niflheim heaved themselves out of the mist. But as they mined its many properties, the frost giants watched their great work devoured by a hungry world. So the ancient council, eldest and wisest of the frost giants, summoned a champion to journey forth to Asgard, and with great honor, the ill-made giant, hero of the warrior class, sought alms from the gods. She tried to negotiate, but the high and mighty gods balked at Niflheim's plea. No Jotun would be welcome to the Innengard. With the last of their might, the gods expelled the emissary and shattered the Bifrost behind her, leaving Niflheim to rot and decay away from the other worlds of Yggdrasil. Beaten and bloody, the champion fell into a world of chaos. And seeking a scapegoat, the frost giants turned their cold hearts on her. They forsook the betrayer and spirited her away to a cold cell of Niflheim, where she could rot for 1,000 years. Gunnhildr, the savior of Niflheim.
Ah, Gunnhildr. We haven't met, but I've admired you from a distance, even after the Primes started calling you traitor. I don't believe that for an instant. I'm here to break you out. I'm no warrior like yourself, but I can offer support. You might have heard of me. I'm called the Halite Monger. You can call me Lucky. I guess I'm not that well known out here. I'll have to fix that. Odin's name! Well, lucky you've got that shield generator. It absorbed the full force of that explosion. Usually you'd need Halite to recharge the shield, but while I'm in here, I may as well give you a bit of a supercharge. There, that should keep your shields charging on their own for a while, but you'll need some Halite of your own once it wears off. Your shield can absorb any hit as long as there's still any shield power left. But if your shield isn't there, even the weakest weapon can take you down. Backup security is still active, but you can get through that one on your own. I've restored your dash ability. You can activate your jets for a quick burst. I knew you could do it. Let's keep going. You can use that dash to go faster, but it needs a bit to recharge. I can reduce the recharge time once you get out of here. They tucked you in the farthest corner they could, all right. Let me try something. There, I've managed to unlock your suit's jetpack. I'm glad that worked. Last time I crossed a couple wires, and, well, never mind. No one needs to worry about that anymore. You won't be able to get through that barrier with your bare hands. Luckily, I managed to smuggle a little something into the side room here. That's an Orinum. It's a little worn down, but it's I pity the soul who stands in your way now. Back to the barrier. Its coolant system is badly damaged, but if you manually cool it enough, it should kick back on. Nice, it worked. It should be able to cool down on its own now, but you should still use your jets to prevent overheating in combat. Time to wreak havoc. You didn't hear any of that? Well, Nope, you've got to tear out that core with your melee attack. I need to make sure you're operating at peak, Gunnhildr. Well, he's very graciously exposed as delicious. At least, that's what your suit's thinking. Incoming! These guys look like pushovers. You should be able to handle them easily. Let me touch you up a bit. This hurts me more than it hurts you, you know. Seriously, stop getting hit. A passive augment. Lucky you, Gunnhildr. That will... Well, you can always bring up a list of your augments in your system and... Hey, look over there. They've got their back to you. I wonder how deep that is. Looks like the bridge is out, but you can definitely make that jump. What? That might have stopped you if your suit powers were disabled, but I wouldn't bet any halite on it. You're bound to hit some of your resistance eventually, and that pea shooter just isn't going to cut it. Luckily, our escape route takes us through the armory. Hang a right. It's a ways in. A good time for a little talk, don't you think? I've always wondered, why did Asgard sunder the Bifrost? You were just supposed to ask them for help, not piss them wickedly off. The Primes said they had the perfect plan to save Niflheim. Asa seemed pretty confident. Anu was reserved as always, but anything Alvis gets behind is practically guaranteed to work. So why did the gods cut us off from the other worlds? You didn't. You didn't deviate from the Prime's plan, did you? Gunnhildr, someday we'll have to sit down and have a long talk. Oops, looks like you tripped an alarm. I'll get the door open. You grab those weapons. Your suit can cache one, so you'll be able to take both. You won't need that damaged Orinu anymore. Take them both. Leave that damaged Orinu behind. For the core! That was hard to watch. You shoot worse than they do. That looked excessively painful. But on the plus side, you got a bit of halite out of it.
Found a way out of my cell, but I'd rather rot here than take your help.
The halite in that core?
Why are you doing this again? You continue to betray your own people.
Core's vulnerable. That was hard to watch. You shoot worse than they do. I wanted that halite. Therefore, I just want to reiterate for the record exactly how glad I am that you're on my side.
We would all sacrifice ourselves that you may.
Nice. You need that more than they do. Well, now anyway. Whoa, calm down. Your weapon is draining halite. Halite powers your armor. Without it, you're as vulnerable as anyone else. Quick! The core!